There's Nico's butt, the top of Jeremy's head, and Mr. Ed. How are we doing?
God. We'll shift it so you can see a little more of Nico's face in the cup.
There you go. It's literally down in there in the cup.
I have to do that because otherwise he'll just tip it over.
So let me go through the quick. This is going to be quick because there's only like 11 people in here, not even 8 people in here.
Are they 11 good people?
No, now we're up to 15.
Pretty solid.
I better log on.
Uncle Smiley was first, and then Miss Asia. Hello, Asia. And then there's ex Kelly Kev
Oh,
having decisions because John from KG Tropicals is doing his I Like to Paint Dolls show today.
right now?
Right now. So if you guys want to watch him spray paint Wonder Woman, go ahead. I will not stop you.
have a
Richard
face I can
Reynolds.
paint.
Hello. There's Denny. I have to say that differently. Hello. And then Zenny. I say the head is Zenny already, and there's Ed. No, that's not Ed. That's Jeff Kane. Jeremy's
Kane,
Plant.
I wish I was him.
Windy. This is taking longer than I thought it was going to. Stephen P. Sleep. I can hear myself upstairs. My wife wants to be watching. There's David from Elfish. Their World Aquatics. Hello,
I'm
Slow
like
Joe.
number 13.
I only know
got
him
the
by
unlucky
Slow
like.
Joe. He doesn't probably like that though, so I should just call him Joe. There's Sketty.
Hello, Scotty. Nunya.
There's Alishon watching World Cup, listening to Whip. That's a good combination right there. Holly Gibbs. Hello, Freaky Holly.
Where was Alishon? Wasn't he like on at a resort or
Stan,
something
the man.
last time we talked to him?
Man. I don't know. I didn't.
He
If he had said that, I missed it.
He said he was somewhere fun with his family, and I forgot now. Darn it, you read it. And I listened to it, and I thought, I wish I was there.
I'll tell you what, Whip, if KG Tropicals can make a successful and interesting stream out of painting dolls, that's going to be impressive.
Dude, he's got like 11,000 subs already. He's been.
He said that was because that's an old channel. It used to be an old vape channel.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I looked and I'm like, holy crap. He's been doing this for like a month and a half. How did that happen?
I bet it doesn't look better than my depth charge.
I told him that in one of his streams the other day. Was it Thursday? No, it couldn't have been Thursday. I was here. Had it been Friday. He was showing no, you know who it was? It was Big Rich. I don't know if Big Rich is going to show up today, but he was showing his action figure that he has that somebody made for him. And I said, my action figure is better than your action figure.
You should have had me show it to Big Rich when he was here that one time.
You might have to go get it just so you can prove to him that I am far superior as a action figure than he is.
How about
look at that looks pretty good. Whip, put your face right over here. See?
Oh yeah, I just need shades and a bandana.
Yep. Well, that's so when you're riding your motorcycle, your hair doesn't get in your face.
Well, let's get 2 identical action figures. We'll send, or dolls, whatever. We'll send one to Ed, one to KG Tropicals, and they can do a paint off live on this, during the stream.
That'd be
the audience can vote who's got the better paint job,
So Alishon says report. No, daughter was in the Georgia Aquarium with her boyfriend. Is that what you were thinking?
Yes. That must have been what it was.
Yes. There's Depth Unknown right there. My action figure is better than your action figure. Well, he's with Big Rich right now.
Not a lot of people see Depths Unknown.
Not Depths Unknown. Oh, Depths Unknown. I got the wrong dude.
This is Depths Unknown.
Depth Charge is with Big Rich right now. Depths Unknown is not.
There he is.
There he is, right there. There's Gracie and her gaggle. See, but I knew I would forget. I don't remember your actual name, Gracie. You said
I
it.
gotta get Big Steve's mailed out. So I'm mailing
Hey, Big Steve.
4 things out this Monday. Big Steve's thing, a thing that I've had of
Marlena, that's
Oinkies
it.
that needs to go to her.
Thank you.
Who do I need to send the T-shirt to, Whip?
You needed to send it to Sue Ann.
And then there was, and then I got a magazine for Scotty. Excuse me.
And a magazine for Scotty. Which Scotty? There's a lot of Scotties.
The Fish Freak Scotty.
I'm just going back real quick to see if I missed anybody. Danny V. I missed Danny V coming in. Danny V is
God, Richard Reynolds is here.
Come out of rehab and is back home and enjoying his life. We've got Pep celebrating
Richard Reynolds.
his 11th month as a member.
This is my Richard Reynolds. He's wearing his gator-proof suit for when he goes out into the Everglades looking for fish.
That's fascinating.
Gators can't mess with this guy.
He needs a pistole. My name is Darlena. Darlena. I've got it. We'll see. I've got it for the moment. But like I said in the last stream, it might take 10 or 15 or 100 more times. I just have to remember
make
my
a
Aunt
Daniel.
Darlene. Richard says, cool. So I figured it's been a month. And even though not much has happened to me personally, I did go to the Bash, which was amazing and cool and awesome for me.
Very personal.
What?
And that was very personal to you.
That was, yes. But other than that, things have I've just been working more like a dog, working like a Jeremy, trying to
What's
put
been
together
going on
97 projects
there?
at the same time. I don't know. Mother Nature has really been bitch slapping the Chicagoland area lately. Just I've in the last month, I have worked one regular week out of the 4. And then the other ones are like crazy busy. Like I worked all week this week. I didn't even I worked Sunday through today. I worked today even. Tomorrow will be my first day off.
We've been so in need of linesmen in Illinois. My nephew, who's only been a linesman for less than a year, has been called up there now twice in a month.
I believe it.
And he loves
it. Just they've been getting slapped silly.
They love it because he gets paid so much more. Well,
that I get, yeah.
I don't know if they pay better because he's traveling, but it's also a higher pay rate up north.
Yeah,
than in Tennessee.
It's definitely a higher pay rate. I've already checked into. I talked to a couple people down south about transferring. Instead of just retiring, maybe just transfer to go down south, and I would have to take like almost a $15 pay cut to do the same job, or maybe even more than that. I'm like, I mean, if it's worst case scenario and that's the only option I got, I guess maybe, but I prefer not to do that.
Right.
You're probably worth looking around and see what other options. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's there aren't a lot of options in Tennessee. I mean, for my education. I know I'm a very narrow. I didn't branch out much when I was coming up. I'm not fixing cars. I can't do any of that stuff. So it's
And there's
either
probably a
trimming
lot of
trees
guys.
or
A lot of guys probably trimming trees here. That's the
yeah.
problem too.
Right. And so when I told the guy what I make here, he's like, "Holy crap, that's more than I make." I'm like, "What? You own the place?"
I think
sure
there's just
I'm sure he was
a
kidding,
lot of
but his bill was like,
competition.
"What the hell?" We get double time if you leave the jurist area. Oh, really? I can't say that word. Jurisdictional. We do not. That does not have. We get whatever the pay rate is for the area we are going to. Once we leave our area, like the Chicagoland area, the northern area, that our union kind of goes, "You're no longer our problem." So we have to whatever the pay rate is for the area we're going to. We can't go down. They can't give us less than what we make now. But like when we go to New York, I know the guys make a lot more money there.
Yeah, with him, he's the low man on the totem pole. So like he got to hang out with, well, he didn't actually hang
Something
out
like
with
that,
Azio,
Depth,
but
yeah.
he should have. But he was in Arkansas for almost a year hanging lines there. And then he's been off. He finished up like a week before his wedding, and that's why he scheduled his wedding when he did. And then he hasn't been sent out on another major job yet, to put in a big line. But he's actually bought like a little mobile, or not a mobile home, but what are those homes that have the engines? Not an RV. Well, maybe it's an RV. Yeah, maybe it's an RV to live in.
Zenny, it's far more important that you pay attention to your daughter's hair when you're doing that than to, engage in this nonsense. So I appreciate it. But don't do anything that will jeopardize your relationship with your daughter by burning all her hair off. Yes.
For sure.
I saw that Joe said something. Oh, and it's 24/7. Holy crap. I need to come work for you or with you.
I think my nephew's the same way, because he was like the first time he got sent up there to Chicago, he got to Chicago, and then they gave him a cherry picker and had him drive it to Pennsylvania. And he sat in the Pennsylvania parking lot of a Walmart with 25 other cherry pickers for like 72 hours. He never got sent. And then they told him to drive the trucks back to Chicago or to Illinois and go back home. That's all he did, was sit in a truck for like 3.5 days.
That's called organization skills at its finest right there. Yeah, we get double time on Sunday and on holidays. That is it. The new contract reads, if we work storm, regardless if we've got our 40 in or not, we get time and a half. But other than that, there's no extra perks or anything. So
in UAW, you get time and a half, anything over 8, and Saturdays are time and a half, Sundays are double time, and holidays are triple time.
Well, only for 8 hours though. They're double time except for during that 8-hour period. You automatically get the pay, so that's your 8, and then you're getting double time. So it's kind of like triple time, except for it's only for an 8-hour period. At least for us.
Oh, we could do up to 16 if we could work somebody else's shift. But there's not a lot of times. Like there's a couple times we'd work Good Friday.
Hey, Luby.
And everybody would jump on it because you want 16 hours on Good Friday, because then you're getting triple time you're almost getting paid a week's salary in one day. Pretty awesome.
Jesus, he gets paid around the clock even when sleeping.
Well, I think if you're leaving your home, you have to. Well, you
no,
don't
they
have to.
they
but-
they do not pay me when I'm sleeping.
Well, what if they
But
send you
anyway,
to another
I don't think
state?
everybody's tuned in today to hear about how much we make.
I was wondering if we could do a full breakdown of your benefits package.
Yeah,
And,
You know, I was the negotiator. I was the contract negotiator, so I can do it all for us. I negotiated 3 union contracts. I was literally, you guys, the guy that got tier 2 out of the UAW. And then I retired
and then you
because
were gone.
my back was hurt. I wasn't allowed to keep working.
Jeff
so I
gets
could sit in
triple
an
time
office.
after
That was it.
all after-hour calls. Holy cow, you guys are doing well. There's Select John right there. YouTube notifications hate me, but I'm here now. You're only like
Select.
17 minutes late because I started a couple minutes late.
Yep.
So let me talk about the bash just a little bit.
I'll get John.
Many
so
of the
it
people,
looks
many
like
of the
he's
people
watching.
were here. That were there are here today. Like
There's
John
my
was
select
the man in charge,
That's why he has a hammer.
running the whole thing. Did a great job. Got to meet Sketty. I mean, I've met her before, but she was there.
She makes everything better.
She does. Richard Reynolds was there. He was very cool. But
Did
I've
he
met him
talk?
before as well. What's that?
Did he talk?
He talked a lot.
Yeah, he can say things.
Big
that's
Steve
really
was there.
smart.
He did not speak a lot. I barely saw Big Steve. I don't know where he was hiding. I don't know how a man named Big Steve could elude me as quickly and as easily as he did, but he did.
I did a video with Big Steve on the Larry D channel.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That was a
And
good
then of
time.
course, don't blame me for that, Whip. I was just trying to bail the water out of the boat best I could. Literally and figuratively. Lumi was there. I got to meet Lumi for the first time. I mean, I've been on the stream with her, but never in person. She's very cool.
She is a cool chick.
Yep. 100%. Ex Kelly Kev was not there, although he should have been because he's not that far away.
Where
I
is he?
worked in North Dakota. Ex Kelly Kev, you're in the Tennessee area, right?
Oh
Or at
my
least
God.
you were visiting close enough where you did a drive-by on my property. I worked in North Dakota driving an
with me.
oil tanker truck when it was slow. They paid us $300 a day, even if we didn't work because they didn't want us to quit and work for a competitor. That is
Nice.
a good gig.
That is.
Sitting at the pond about to head to the next one.
That was the bad thing about the
She was
UAW.
limping around. She got on the ground. I don't know what happened exactly, but it started to rain, so some of us went in, and she was actually on the ground with. Who were you on the ground with? Was it Sketty? Somebody else was on the ground with you, and I'm like, damn.
Why were they laying on the ground? Did somebody
Not
knock
laying.
them down? They couldn't get up?
They were just sitting. We were all standing around, shooting the bull, and she went to stand up, and I guess she said she heard something pop, or and when she came
Sounds
in,
like
she was
me.
like on 1.5 legs. Nancy B was there. He was afraid
did she
Nancy would
punch
hear him.
anybody?
Yeah, she did not punch anybody. Hey, there's Swiffle.
Nice. What?
Just kind of going through here real quick.
Now-
Jeremy, if you see anything, just let me know because I am sucking at my job right now. There's a lot of people who were closer than me that should have. Oh, Jeff Kane. Jeff Kane was there, and his wife Jill. But life gets in the way occasionally.
That's pathetic. There's no excuses for not going and supporting your fish brothers.
She went to a convention.
There's June. Hello, June. Waiting for my vape to charge.
June. Hey, we got a question for Swift. Do they know was Patrick Mahomes in their wedding party? That Kelsey and
He wasn't. I can promise
Swift
you.
wedding party? He wasn't? Or
I
was?
have no idea.
Because-
I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
I was wondering.
Big Steve says, Whip didn't see me, but I seen barefoot Whip slap footing it in the hallway at 2 a.m.
Who hasn't seen that?
Yeah, right. I mean, that's a common occurrence at the old conventions. June says, with no tanks, I have lots of time to do nothing. And if you haven't heard,
Oh,
poor Lady June, she had a house fire and she lost all but I believe she said 2 of her tanks. So
Yeah.
that is unfortunate, and I don't even know what we can do for her other than to express our condolences. And then another really horrible thing while we were at the bash, Skipper's wife, for lack of a better word, got sick, and she's been dealing with some pretty crazy stuff most of us know about already. They've got a GoFundMe.
Yeah, let's pop that.
I just did, but I didn't put any names to it. So just trust me in that it goes to Skip and his family as they try to deal with some pretty horrible medical bills. Is Miss Dee Dee here? Oh, there's Miss Dee Dee. Hello, Miss Dee Dee.
Did he?
I think it's from kicking Flatbed Mike. It should have stretched first. That's right. Flatbed was there and being his traditional self. The man has no filter whatsoever.
Yeah.
Whit, can you let everyone know about Skipper's GoFundMe? Yes, I just did.
There's gonna be 2 auctions for Skipper, one August 8th, one 22nd of August.
Okay, I did know that they were doing it. I didn't have dates, so that's good to know.
Those are the tentative dates, anyways. But they called around and everything. I think those will probably be the dates.
Okay. So yeah, there's going to be an auction, and all the proceeds go to Skip for his medical expenses and all around. I mean, because he's at the hospital. I mean, basically every day. So nothing. It's hard to live life, you know.
And she had a job too, so
yep,
it's a tough time in their lives, I'm sure.
Select Pet says, so are we trying the OCA again? And yes, I've already got vacation scheduled. I will just have to I have to call and get my hotel room. Jeremy, did you get your hotel yet? Are you even bothering him with a hotel? Are you even going?
Yeah. We're trying to do sort of a combination event thing. So
okay.
The OCA are you talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to make the OCA an even more interesting, event than it already is.
That would be very cool. I know what you're talking about, but that will have to come at a later date.
Shortly. Almost ready.
You got
ready?
a $5
share it,
message from Big Steve.
I did. Big Steve, you don't need to do that.
He wants you to read something very important.
Okay. Let me get down to it.
You should pop it.
August 8th.
There you go.
And 22nd will be a benefit auction for Skipper's family. There you go. And Steve, you don't have to give me $5 to read that. I would have got there.
And
but
every dollar made through the auction Ed is going to match and double it. So let's bring money. People.
Yeah, I wish I could afford that.
Yeah, right.
Unless I could get a sponsor that will sponsor me $1 for every dollar made, and then I will donate that money that's being sponsored to me to the auction or to Skipper's family.
So we got to work on getting a sponsor for the auction.
That's awesome. Awesome. The rebuild starts next week. We're doing good. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I know it had to have been pretty traumatic. I know you lost a bunch of fish, which is horrible. So
it's terrible.
Yep. You know, you can't get those back.
Now, does your insurance pay for new acrylic tanks? I wonder how that works. I mean, that's really something that would be interesting to all of us, that with tanks, because she had big, beautiful tanks.
Man, I mean, I don't know all the tanks she had, but I know she had some big ones.
Yeah. When I was robbed during the Ferguson riots, the insurance ripped me off so bad. I canceled them and got a new insurance. They gave me 1/10 of the value of what was stolen. It was ridiculous. I mean, they stole even my
nothing.
Ouch. Yeah, they gave me $1,800. And they even stole frozen burritos out of my refrigerator and drank my milk.
Petey says, well, if Flatbed didn't streak through the lobby, all was well. I didn't see him streak through the lobby, so I'm not saying it didn't happen.
Well, it's awesome that it's on Skipper's channel.
Oh, she means Skull.
Oh, was it Skull or Skipper? I'm sorry. How did I read Skipper?
On Skulls. Yeah,
Skull?
It's on Skulls. But
I'm sorry,
I think Sketty might have said, because she corrected herself.
Oh, okay.
And thank you again, Steve. I appreciate it. Did Mary come in? I think I missed Mary.
Streams is here.
Maybe I didn't. But I see somebody saying hello to Mary, but I don't see her in chat. Weird. I see a lot of people saying hi to Mary. So hello, Mary. I hate that Skipper's family has to go through that, but if it had to happen, they were lucky they were so close to the hospital. She was taken care of and not on the road. They have a specialty center for that stuff. Yep. I mean, if it had to happen, they were definitely in the right spot.
And normally you'd say, ew, Kentucky, but that's actually a really good place to have it. Well, I shouldn't say have it, but that part of Kentucky, there's a huge medical area.
University.
And I just said ew, Kentucky because John's here. I wouldn't have said ew, Kentucky if Steve-O was here.
There's the Mary. Hello, hello. I don't know why I couldn't see your post earlier, but I didn't. When is the OCA this year? I don't remember, but it's usually right around Thanksgiving, right? Just a week before, week after, or something like that.
Week before. I'll check it out.
It's always the weekend before Thanksgiving. So
it's always the weekend before. Yeah. I knew it was before or after. I just couldn't remember which. And that works out horribly for me because I'm literally just coming back from vacation. Like I'm gone the first 2 weeks of November, and then the OCA happens.
If you want to find the OCA, you have to type Ciclet behind it. It's November 20th through the 22nd this year.
Cool.
Your room tonight, it's $7. Oh my gosh, the room rates have gone up. It's $76 a night instead of $75.
Oh my goodness. Now I can only stay 3 days. Steven
Yeah.
says, I heard Jeremy's going to donate $1 for every gallon of water in his basement.
Whoa.
That's
I'll be doing a big
that's
water
very
change
generous of you, my friend.
I'm gonna do a 90% water change in all my tanks tomorrow. We'll measure during that interval.
And you know what? It'll still be like $18,000.
Yeah, it would still be expensive, but not nearly as bad.
Lumi says, start collecting cans now. I'm saving for blue platies or platinum platies. Are they expensive? Are those expensive fish? I mean,
Well,
anything
not
with
if you
the
have to
word
collect
with
cans.
platinum on it is usually expensive. There's Johnny Tropical.
It really depends on where she's going to get her fish. I mean, if she gets them from a breeder, they're going to be more. If she gets them from a fish store, they're probably going to be $5 each.
So June says the tanks are covered, but the fish were not. Yeah, you can't. They'll never pay for the livestock. Same as if your dog or cat were to have died, they don't pay for that either, because they're heartless pigs. Lumi says my 75 community has some space. For the platheads. Jeff says, mighty kind of you, Jeremy.
It really is. It really is.
I mean, oh God, I guess John had to deal with this too. When my house burned, my insurance paid for my tanks and fish and everything up to a certain amount. They said if I planned to keep over that value, I needed specialty insurance. Dee says, well, Ed, thieves got to eat too, you know.
I don't even know what that's from.
From when you said they broke in on the Ferguson riots and they stole all your stuff.
Wait, and you know, they were so darn stupid. They left their they picked up a 22 rifle that I had in my kitchen, and then they forgot it on the kitchen table, so they had their fingerprints there. They touched the sides of my Camaro in my garage, and they saw because they were looking, you could see their face print in the dust on the window, and their fingerprints right there. Then they tried picking up my TV, because I had one of those monster giant projection type backwards TVs, you know, that were like this wide.
Yeah, the best thing on the market at the time.
They were awesome when I bought them, but sorry, I sneezed. But it had wheels, so they could have rolled it out, and I wish they would have rolled that out because I couldn't get rid of that thing. I tricked my sister into it.
Johnny says burritos are expensive. $1,800 doesn't get you very far. There's Fish Streams. Hey, Fish Streams. Hello. Yep, for Skippers on Skulls channel. Yeah, we got it now. OCA Extravaganza is always weekend before Thanksgiving. So this year, November 20th to the 22nd.
I have a big event I have to go to in October.
That's right.
But I'd like to go to the OCA also.
Old Kev is in Cookeville. That's why I knew he was close. I just couldn't remember where.
Yeah. Well, Kev, you should have went with me to G.I. Joe Fest.
Yeah, you should have. You could have kept him company. Whip, I was in a bit ago. I probably just skipped right on by you. Sorry about that. I was so close to the bottom. What happened? I'm terrible at this. Who's Marty?
He spent a lot of days in the sun.
I did. Marty must be Fish Streams. Do I know Fish Dream's actual name now? It's got to be. I don't know any other people in here that would be called Marty. Unless Johnny goes by Marty. Lexington and Louisville are not like the rest of Kentucky.
Who said that?
Way back.
Oh, Johnny.
Johnny. Zenny says, Whip, you're on StreamYard and can't see the YouTube GIFs on that side, I don't think. And Mary sent you a little floating heart, but I think you can only see the YouTube side. See it on the YouTube.
Sorry.
Yes, correct. I did not see anything like that.
That's
So thank you,
Jeremy's
Mary.
job.
And thank you, Zenny, for letting me know. And there's Nancy B in Tennessee right there.
I texted Zenny, Ed, and said, "Hey, remind Whip about this."
I would never attack Zen.
No,
She's wonderful.
she'll have her people come after you.
Yeah.
Her syndicate.
I may have to trade Jeremy to the syndicate just for him saying that.
Actually, what is my guy a part of? He's just like a freelancer or something?
No, he's part of the Tennessee Fish Mafia. Like I
Oh.
made your own fish catching device. You got this rod so you can suck the fish up out like the cichlids right out of the rocks.
Is my guy in there right now?
Not right now. I haven't even tried to see if you fit. Where are you?
He's around there somewhere, looking dashing
know.
as
Oh.
always.
Oh, Grant's on top of him.
So Jeff
Grant's
Kane
on
says
top of
Lumi's
him.
part of Virginia. Lumi's part of Virginia is pretty cool. I didn't get to go to that. They went I guess they went collecting at Lumi's property or near her property. I'm not sure how that worked out, but it was something cool. I heard about it, and but they were doing that on Sunday, and I was heading home on Sunday. So
Oh, your knees are so stiff, Jeremy.
Tell me about it.
Oh my gosh, you are the most stiff action figure I've ever seen. I can't. This is the best you'll sit. That's a terrible squat.
but very realistic.
I'm
Double knee braces on.
gonna put
It's
Jeremy
raw.
standing right here, and we're gonna see if he can get Nancy B to sit in his thing.
That is also correct. OCA's extravaganza. The OCA extravaganza is in Strongville. Correct. Hey, there's Noelle. Hello,
See
Noelle.
how she's very limber.
She distinctly lacks 2 knee braces as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeremy is donating a custom-built furniture-grade tank. That's from Big Steve. He must be watching your streams or something.
I think
That's
I'm gonna have
true.
to pull the legs off of whoever sits in this.
Hmm.
You know what, Jeremy? Who do you want to be your personal pilot?
Stephen P.
Oh, he's way too big. I'd never fit
Picked
him
him
in
up,
there.
the biggest dude.
All right,
know.
I'll make it easy on you. Scotty the Fish Freak, he'll fit in there, right?
Yeah, he will.
Oh my God, Scotty could stand in it.
Look at how little he is.
Even though his furry pants kind of make it so he doesn't sit very good. But I don't think it's going to be a problem.
Johnny
There he
says she wants the fancy platinum
It works.
mollies. Yes, she does.
There's Scotty inside the thing. That's awesome. Now Scotty has a job. I need to really darken your hair.
Sarah the Great. I haven't seen Sarah in forever. Hello. Sarah the Great is from Australia, right, Sarah?
Ooh. That's awesome.
I thought you kind of quit YouTube. I haven't seen you do any stream. You were like doing streams every other day for a minute there, and doing all your art and stuff, and then you just vanished like a fart in the wind.
No, that's just gross.
Well,
Oh,
she's
sure.
not gross.
Even though I guess she's Australian, so she's probably used to that type of talk.
There's a mis-
Because they say things that we aren't used to. I'm going to paint Jeremy's hair right now. I'm tired of him looking like an old guy.
Gloves are going on. Talk to you all in a few. Don't leave until I get back. I will cry. We're not going anywhere for an hour and 45 minutes or hour and 15 minutes. I can do math.
I got to bounce at 11 because I got to run to the grocery store before it closes. Nothing personal, Whip.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yep.
But did you have lemon pound cake for them to take? I don't know what that was in reference to.
Is that a weird Australian thing?
Ferguson, probably.
No.
Oh, Ferguson stuff.
Oh, yes. Man, we're so far behind that
Yeah, you're
I'm
know-
just catching up on that stuff.
I was so thankful they didn't take a hammer and just break my fish tanks or hurt my cats.
Just
Both
noticed
Nico
your
and Baby Cat
thumbnail
lived
has me
through that.
sticking my middle finger.
I wish I knew you back
No,
then. I would've-
you were a little feisty. That's okay.
Both my cats were hiding in the guest room under the bed. And it was like, that is really a clever place to go.
There's Xanadude. Well, and Zenny's replying to Zanny, even though she has got her fingers in gloves. Okay, now they're going. Okay. Price tag. There's another Joe in the house. I got to meet him for the first time. He was the first guy I met after walking in. He was a voice that was disembodied. I was walking down the hallway and all of a sudden I hear whoop. I'm looking around. I have no idea where it came from. I was about to abandon the search, and he came around the corner and said, "You're the first guy I've seen."
Well, that was awesome. I hope you were polite to him.
I hope so too. I was probably drunk.
No.
No, not that early. Not that early. I'm kidding. Although that
believe
same
you.
night I was really drunk. Because I came on your show and made a fool of
Yeah.
myself.
Well, this way everybody can say they've seen you drunk.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
I'm gonna scroll on down. A lot of people
Oh.
saying hi.
Is it okay if I say, oh, hi to Penny or to Six? But I also want to say hi to my Uncle Bruce and Aunt Donna, who enjoy watching your show.
So Richard is hinting we're not going to speak to what it is, but he says Jeremy is putting an amazing item in the auction, just saying. And Lumi, of course, I will do that.
I wish I'd already built it so I know whether it sucks or not, you know.
Right. The fish bag gives me joy on that action figure, says Marty. Now that I know his name. Jeremy, tell Ed you could have really used a fish rock sucker when you was getting fish out of the tank.
Dude, I could use that right now, man. That 750 gallon. I'm trying to get all the Malawi cichlids out of there. And you know how much rock was in there. So I've taken most of it out, but there's just a couple of pieces of rock. And it's so big front to back that they all just get behind it. And it's like I literally have to take every last rock out.
I was going to say you're going to end up having to take everything away.
Yeah.
How's that for darkening your hair up?
It looks the same to me.
You still need to do the top much browner. The top, the very top. Look at his head, and then look at your head.
All right.
See
I'm not
up
gonna put-
here, it's more
Wait.
brown up here, and then it's got the gray sideburns.
Yeah.
What's it take to get an action figure? Well, you have
Who's
to.
asking?
That's Their World Aquatics. That is Joe, who I
Joe?
met at the OCA 2 years ago.
Got Joe price tag, Joe Their World.
Yeah, wrong Joe. He's another Joe. He's a different Joe.
The hardest thing for me is I've got to be able to figure out
There's 6.
a way to make your action figure that relates to your name or something about you without knowing you is really hard. Like, I mean, like Monster Fish Gal, I love her. She's awesome looking. I mean, that's definitely a Monster Fish Gal. But then, you know, I know that Eric is also Santa Claus. And so that's why he's got the claws. There's Eric. So I have to be able to have an idea of how to change an action figure and place them and stuff to make them into you. Because like, there's Nancy B. And Nancy B, when I first met her, she was at a Tennessee Fish swap wearing a Georgia t-shirt. So I gave her a Georgia t-shirt. Depths Unknown. He, in his little bio picture, he's wearing a black suit, but I gave him the fish, you know, or the goggle suit also for being in his suit. And well, it used to be Mr. Manifesto, and then that, and then like I've got Sam Scales. He's holding a paint palette, so I've got to figure out something for an individual, and then I can go from there. Does that make sense?
Yep. 100%.
Like I'm working on a Pennywise right now, or a 6 right now. But
Speaking of which,
Jeff
she
Kane?
says, "Oh, guys, guess what? My uncle works with a guy who went to college, a guy who was a college roommate with Stephen King. Blew my freaking mind."
there's Jeff Kane.
Scotty's gonna need a booster seat.
So, Whip, if you want to show that image, that'll help Ed with making a Joe Their World action figure.
Let me see what I can do. Add to the stage. He is the one on the right.
With the beanie cap, yeah.
Yeah, with the beanie.
Okay, a goatee and a beanie.
And
Is
just
he
to
wearing
let y'all
a
know,
black
I have
ascot?
47 people in the chat. 47. That's my number. That is cool. Oh, now we ruined it. Now it's at 48.
I think he's wearing an ascot, a black ascot. You don't see
No,
a lot of
it's a
guys
blue
wearing
hoodie.
ascots anymore.
It's a blue hoodie.
Well, he's got a jacket on too. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I got you.
In my mind, he's wearing a ascot, just like Fred from the Scooby-Doo.
Sorry to hear that, Sarah. Life got the best of me. Well, I hope you're back at it now. Kicked it to the curb, whatever it was. Sent you a couple pictures. I got in trouble for this the other day because I didn't have it. Oh, look at that. Holy cow, you guys were when you go collecting, sometimes
There you go.
I heard James had to get in real deep too.
When I went collecting with James down in Florida,
He was up to his
James
nose.
was so deep his boat or his bucket flipped over and he lost all of his fish he had caught.
So that looks like The gang's all there. I got to be careful which way I go here. I don't want to show y'all nothing that you shouldn't be looking at.
Thank you.
And
Whip. That
how
was
do I
awesome.
undo this? There, that's easy enough. Stephen was actually very quiet and reading all the time. Yeah, go figure.
It's unusual. Normally, Steven is a wild man.
Stephen King.
Oh, I was referring to Stephen P because he's normally kind of quiet too.
He'll quietly
yells at you.
throw you down on the ground and step on your throat just for saying hi. He's kind of a
He's
meanie.
awesome. He wrestles gators on the side.
Afro Man and the Yin Yang Twins, performed by Sheridan. I don't know what that means, but okay. Johnny.
Harry Oliver, do you have red hair?
Severe Steve.
John-
Hello.
John Oliver has red hair.
Hey, there's Christian B.
Hey, Christian.
If I skip something, somebody just say something or type it again. Just trying to get through.
Here's Dee Dee. I
Yep,
don't show
we've been
Dee Dee
talking
off
to
very
Dee Dee.
often. Dee Dee's here.
Even when you know someone, it can be hard to find something about the person that sticks out in your mind like me. Best for me is make me disappear at events.
Was that Joe?
It wasn't, yeah, it was John. Because Jeremy,
Oh.
I was with you most of that OCA. I mean, you didn't see John after that first day, did you? Or maybe you did. I didn't see.
No, but we saw everybody else. I mean, it wasn't like.
Yeah, it wasn't like we were hiding. We
Just
sat
the
in
two
the
of us.
bar for a while.
I mean, we were with the Metalheads. We were with Ben. We were with Jerry what's Jerry's name?
Metalheads were there?
Jerry. Oh,
Ben
yeah.
Friend,
Yeah,
is it
yes,
Jerry
he's
Miller?
Ben's moderator. I don't know his last name, to be honest with you.
Either right, him and Darius and a bunch of. I mean,
Darius and his
Josh.
wife, yeah.
and Joe.
Darius
Josh
is
from
so
Metalhead.
cool. For somebody who owns a company and presumably is doing very well for himself, he is very down to earth. I really enjoyed talking to that guy.
Same.
We met. Have you made an action figure of me?
Not
He's
yet.
he's only maybe an inch taller than Scotty, but he's got much better hair.
I may need to get a picture of you. Because even if, I see Jeremy every week and I gave him almost white hair. I don't know what I was thinking when I painted him. Where did I just put you? Oh, yeah, you're up.
When Ed went collecting with James, he came back with the nickname One of the Booty Boys.
Oh, I did. That was a long time ago. That was Father Fish, James, and Kenny E. The four of us went and we bought these booties for surfing and wore them when we would go into the water, and it was awesome. I have them upstairs still, but the lady who sold them to us called us the Booty Boys. We go into this scuba shop and all she sells is 4 pairs of boots to us. She's like, these guys are so weird.
Steven says, I interrupted his quiet reading time. That's why he threw me down, stepped on my throat.
I have a Stephen P right here. Zen standing in front of him. There's Zen. She's the leader of the Zendicate. Put her back up there.
I actually saw what Johnny's talking about.
There's Stephen P. He lost his glasses in transit. He's wearing a what's your fish? What the fish?
Lemon pound cake is an Afro Man reference from when police legally searched his home and ate his lemon pound cake. Well, that's
It's
just
funny,
rude.
because they have the actual body cam footage of it, and there's not one cop, there's a whole bunch, right? And they're all
Right.
sort of walking, looking around, but there's this one fat cop who just keeps looking at that pound cake. You just see his eyes keep glancing down, and he's like licking his lips and everything. It's, like, it's hilarious.
That's awesome.
That's
Wow, I laughed.
awesome.
Goofy. Uncle Smiley's one of my favorite guys. Where's Uncle Smiley?
Ed, no, long brown hair for Mary. Long brown hair. Now you know.
Well, that's weird. Since her name is she's an Oliver. I thought all Olivers had red hair.
Johnny says, "Hey, I'm at least 3 inches taller than Scotty."
There's Uncle Smiley. He's a street fighter in Atlanta. Nobody messes with him. He's been punched so many times he wears this mask over his face now. But he's tough. The toughest guy in the whole Tennessee Fish Mafia.
There's Jenna. Jenna P. Johnny is significantly taller than me, and Scotty is close to eye level. Significantly, Jenna? Significantly? Come on.
Wait, who? What'd she say?
That Johnny is significantly taller than her.
Oh, I thought she said Scotty was.
No, Scotty is close to her eye level.
Oh,
I
Jenna's
mean,
sitting right at the edge.
I didn't pull out a tape measure or nothing, but I stood right next to Johnny, and he came up to my elbow.
There's
Danny
Scotty.
B's taken off probably a half an hour ago. What time is it? Oh no, I only missed it by 2
Scotty
minutes. Have a good night
next
there,
to
buddy.
Jenna P. I would say Jenna P's almost a foot taller than him. Jenna could almost cradle him. Dropped her.
I've tried to sue him for making songs about them. His lawyer had them all crying in court. All on YouTube, worth the watch.
Look, Jenna P can carry him.
It's probably
Don't
Greg.
mess with Jenna. Jenna will educate you.
I'm pretty short. You are pretty short. It'd probably take me forever to find that picture, but I have a picture of you and back when Brookley used to come visit us every now and again.
I don't
I
have
think
a
I
Berkeley
got
Bill.
one of you on either side of me, and I'm like, holy cow! I mean, literally, I could rest my arm on your heads.
I have TJ Autocross. He's about 5 inches taller than Jenna, I think. It's weird.
So, Jeremy, Lumi says, I'm pretty tallish. Yes, you are. 6 says she's 5'1". Yes,
We
that
should
is
make
short.
a Lumi someday.
5'9". That's impressive.
She could
My
probably beat
daughter
me
is
up.
my daughter's 5'10"ish, I think. 5'10", 5'11", something like that.
I used to be 6'2", but my back is deteriorating, and now I'm like 6'1".
Yeah, I don't even know if you're 6'1". When I first met you, the very first time I met you, I have a picture of you and I standing side by side, and you are damn near as tall as me. And the last time I had a picture taken with you, you are many inches shorter than me. But you might have been slouching or something. I don't know.
I could have been, and I was a little over maybe 6'2" when I first met you, and now I'm right because they just measured me at the doctor's like a few months ago, and I was like, that is so depressing.
On Scotty's last live stream, he said 3 more back surgeries and he'll be catching up to you. You know.
Oh, is
Yeah.
Scotty having gross?
No,
surgery?
he's counting on you to come down to him. Each
Oh.
back surgery, you keep losing.
I thought he was having stuff
Right.
oozed into his back to make him bigger instead of me having stuff making me smaller.
He's like, man, Ed's 32% closer to my height than he used to be. You know, a few more of these, and
Whip, me standing on a ladder still wouldn't be able to look you in the eyes. Well, it'd be a
You
short
were
ladder if
wearing
you could.
boots. You were wearing
Not-
boots when we had that picture. Your motorcycle boots.
I don't think so.
You were on your motorcycle.
I don't think so. Not at the Clash that first year.
Oh, I thought you meant at your land. Because you
No,
looked
no,
like
no,
you
no.
were
That way
8 feet
before,
taller
back
than
in like
me.
2020 something. It was early. One of the first times I met you in person. Like I had met you and Rico and a bunch of people. Jeremy, I met you for the first time at the Clash. And I took a picture with you and me in that was back when the Clash was doing that banquet dinner thing. And then while you're eating, they were giving away the awards and stuff. And we ended up just leaving because I think we had to get up early in the morning, and I just started bothering people while they were eating. And I said, "Hey, I need a picture of you."
actually, they did the big fish fan picture that one year. Ed and I were standing next to each other in that picture.
Yeah, and I think I missed that picture because I had left.
Oh, I thought you were going to say got drunk.
No, although that probably happened too.
I'm
Kirsten
just-
says, "I used to be 6'5",
business.
but then I woke up."
Oh, I was a big disappointment. I stopped growing after 15. They thought I was going to be like a 6'6" giant offensive lineman, and I just stopped growing altogether.
So Jenna makes a good point. You were still tall enough to be in Peplin's wedding. All of the men had to be at least 6 foot tall.
Yeah, but I was the shortest, which was very unusual. Normally, I'm never the shortest guy. That's bizarre.
Whip wears heels. Take pictures with people to really exaggerate the height difference. I do wear boots from time to time. I'm pretty sure I wasn't wearing them that night, though. I was probably wearing them when I met Ed on the property, though, because I did ride the motorcycle to see him there.
I remember him taking a photo, and I think I was like wearing freaking flip flops or something. I had like no depth whatsoever. And it was like, what the?
What
I
the
even
heck's
told him I
going
should have
on?
wore my boots.
Uh-oh, what's Stan got? I must have skipped by whatever Stan is. Oh, and Craig's Catfish. Hello, Craiger.
Craig? You know, I need to make a Craig's Catfish action figure. I definitely do.
I think I missed out on what they were talking about, but he's breeding something potentially. My chubs are getting huge. That's from Lumi.
Those are creek chubs.
Yep. Jenna P. Whip had the heels implanted. I might have to do that soon because, like Ed, I am definitely shrinking.
Well, Jeff King is one of my tallest action figures I've got. It's really weird. Let's see it. Who's taller, Jeff Kane or Whip? Look, Jeff Kane is slightly taller than Whip.
That's bullshit.
I like the hat that I found for Jeff. It was hard to find a fishing hat.
Lumi says, I'm slightly taller than Jeff. Yeah, Jeff is not tall. He's vertically challenged, but he makes up for it in the girth of his beard.
Well, you see, I had never met Jeff before I made his action figure, and I just pictured him a 6'6" dude.
Apparently.
Let's see who's taller, Jeff or Big Steve. Big Steve. Big Steve. There they are standing. Even though Jeff's not bad, he's pretty close. You could probably have Jeff as one of your power forwards or your center on your basketball team. Eblin's pretty tall.
In real life and in fantasy world.
Let's see who's taller between Jeff and oh wow. I didn't or Brian and Steven. I didn't realize that I made Steven that much shorter. I should have made Steven bigger. Oh
I
well.
don't think you have a choice.
Hey, Whip, did you talk to Fish Room Fever at the Bash? How's his new shed aquarium coming along?
It's coming along. He said it's slow but steady. He bought a fair amount of money. He spent a fair amount of money on fish. He didn't get a ton of fish, I don't think, but he got a few. He got some really expensive guppies or endlers or something that he's gonna try to breed. I'm pretty sure they were guppies of some kind, like a rare guppy.
They were a blueberry guppy.
Blueberry, that's it. Yep.
They were talking about it when we went out to eat with Shelby and Grant. James came and Sean Peck was there like last weekend. Was that just last weekend? It was Shelby's birthday on Saturday. Shelby's birthday was going on. Oh, maybe it was a Friday night or something, but
Steven isn't actually tall. It's an illusion. He's actually only 5'4".
Wow, he hides it really good.
He does. He's very good at that illusion.
Well, he's like really smart, so he probably knows how to use the bells and whistles better than everybody else.
He has turned AI into an art form. Lumi says, I think his back and legs took some height off over the years. He says, I use AI.
Want to get punched.
Mary, have you met Steven? He will definitely loom over you. He's a very tall man.
If he wanted to, he could grab your skull and squeeze it.
He could dome you. Just grab the whole top of your head.
That might be how he's the smartest guy in the room.
It's all filters. Loom menacingly. Only seen pics.
Steven always just scans the room, looks for the shortest person, and then just looms over them the whole time.
just walks over.
Just being ominous.
That's why he married Jenna, so that way he'd even look bigger.
Yeah.
Guess what? It's working. What is coming up on July 25th, Ed?
July 25th is the Chattanooga Area Aquatic Club. I don't know what our name is, but big fish swap in Chattanooga. And there's, 170 tables sold for 70 vendors or something crazy. It's a whole bunch of people going to be there. Grant and Shelby are coming up to sell their shrimp. I've got 2 tables. Sean Peck's got a table. I don't know who else you guys might know. I'm hoping that Nancy B from Tennessee will be there.
I think she's going to go unless something happens where she can't. But I heard her say something about it the other day. What the hell? I was listening to something where she was talking about how she wants to go.
Well, and
Stevens is obviously Jeremy. How do you think I met her?
He just menaced her into being his girlfriend and then wife. You know, it's just like,
Well, damn it, that didn't work out well. I mean, it worked out well for him, not her so much.
oh, I'm hoping Uncle Smiley
Now
comes up for the swap.
she's got the stiff neck all the time. Come down here where I can talk to you.
After the show, we'll probably all go out and eat somewhere. Last time we all went out to Champy's.
I mean, 70
Christian
vendors.
B
170
says
tables.
he'll see you there, Ed.
It's a big show.
Sorry, I talked
Even
you over.
P's going to be
ahead.
there?
No, I'm just saying
Christian B.
it's a pretty big event, right? I mean, it seems
Yeah,
like
it sounds like it. 170 tables. That's pretty. Or vendors. That's pretty good.
70,
No, I think
yeah.
it's 70 vendors.
Oh, 70.
Still,
Yeah,
that's a lot.
of them.
That's a lot still. But
Yeah.
I thought you said. I thought it was going to be double that. So I'm like, dang, that's huge. I'll be right back. You guys entertain the crowd. Say some
Okay.
stuff. Talk to John.
Well,
He
and-
said something a lot right there.
And
A lot,
I
a
will
lot, a
bring
lot.
extra chairs. So that way, if you come on down and want to sell some stuff, you can put it on my 2 tables and sell it. Or just hang out. If John comes down, that'd be awesome. Select Pet. And I could return the favor because one time Select Pet let me borrow some of his tables at a swap. And John, I'd let you use some of my tables if you want.
Are you and
I totally do
Big
that.
Tech going to be doing any live streaming of the event?
Yeah, I'll probably do a morning live stream set up, and then I'll like start walking around before the crowd gets in. And I've done it the last couple times and it's been a lot of fun.
Maybe Sean could have one of his clones come and do a stream.
Oh my God, that'd be hilarious. Sean likes to not do live streams. He's all about editing and making videos. And so he does a lot of double takes and things like that.
He used to do a lot of event streams where he would walk around. He had that big whole apparatus. Remember that?
Yep. Sean's a fun guy. He really is.
I guess those were videos, though. It was him walking around events, but he made a video out of it, not a live stream. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the steampunk stuff.
Yeah.
He got me hooked on one of those steampunk bands. It's called Steam Powered Giraffe. And they were actually really good like 15 years ago. And now they really stink. The head singer is still good, but the other singers went to pot. We'll just say that. It's a shame. But, oh well. I used to love the band. So, Jeremy, do you think you might be going to the OCA?
I think so, yeah. I think so.
I should try to schedule or get a room. I'm going to tell them that I need one on the first floor or at least on the second floor.
Oh, you might have waited
Because
too
if
long
the-
now. Because
You
what
think?
is it? It's a couple of months away now. What are we in?
Yeah,
We're
Yeah,
July,
maybe I'll-
right?
It's like 4 months
I'll-
plus
I'll call them up.
4.5 months away.
I'll ask if they have one on the first or second floor. If they don't, I won't go. That's how it works. If I have to walk up flights and flights of stairs, it will kill me.
They did have
I
an
have-
elevator.
Yeah,
not-
and those elevators, unless they fixed them, they suck.
Yeah, they're constantly breaking.
Hey, there's new local Austin. I met him. Well, it's not the first time I met him, but he was there at the bash.
Now, he's an action figure that I've been trying to make for almost 3 years. And I want to get a walrus onesie action figure. And it's a lot harder to find a walrus onesie than you'd think. I don't know if I've even found a onesie yet.
Can I make competing but significantly worse sculpty crafts to sell on Edge table?
Who said that?
Jenna,
Jenna?
I would say
They'll probably
if
feel like yours better.
if it's Jenna, I would say absolutely. Let me just answer
Oh,
for
yeah.
him. Yes, you can. Absolutely, you can.
Now, is Jenna actually did every time I asked, are they coming? You guys all talked. So you said somebody was coming, and then I said who, and then you both were talking about something else. It doesn't matter, but we'd love to have you, Jenna.
I don't know if you're talking to
then-
me or to the audience now, so I didn't want to. I
No,
didn't
no,
want
I
to
was
step on
talking
you
to
again.
you.
Okay,
I was talking to
sorry.
you.
Um,
It's all right.
I don't know if she's going. I have not heard.
The following day, we're going to go to the Tennessee Aquarium on Sunday and check it out. And they just put a new wing into the Tennessee Aquarium that I'm
Hey!
really looking forward to. So hopefully they've upgraded. Ouch, I got a scratch.
Are you reading that? The OCA elevators did get rebuilt last year. Oh, but who knows what kind of damage the fish people did to them hauling all jumped
All the water.
all the water weight on them after the overhaul. And Genesis, no, they're not going. My next
Oh,
vacation
nuts.
is set to bring Lillian to a concert for her birthday in August. Bring Lillian to a concert. Well, where's this concert? Because how is that a vacation?
Tell them about the well. If they go to the caverns, it's awesome. There is a place here in Chattanooga that's a whole convention hall, or not a whole concert hall, and it's underground. And Whoop's been there. How big is it?
Oh, it's huge. It's I mean, it's not like like a football stadium or anything, but it's, I don't know, what would you say about the size of a
I haven't been there.
Oh, you haven't been there? I would say
No.
it's like a high school gymnasium probably size.
Oh, well, that's
Maybe
pretty
my
awesome
wife
for
can
indoors.
My wife is listening. She can type it in. It was big, and it was like y'all sitting there just like a regular auditorium, and you sit in graduating height. You know, like the
Oh, it
people
does
in
do
the
that
front row
too?
are low, and it goes up, and then we weren't there for a concert, so we were there for like some kind of whatever the tour demonstration was, and they can light the ceiling up with all the constellations and everything. It was very cool. It was chilly though, because it was 117 degrees outside, and it was like 12 degrees down there in that cavern.
Is there a bar in there or food? Can you eat during it or?
I didn't see anything like that. It was just a winding tunnel, basically, all the way down.
Well,
And you go pretty deep. You go pretty deep into the Cumberland Caverns. Yeah, but how big was it? Like if you were to, do you remember how big it was? Was it bigger than a high school auditorium?
who are you asking?
Hey, there's Mel. Hey, Mel.
Yes.
Mel was one of the people I was hoping to meet, but she did not show.
Oh,
Or she showed
man.
and I missed her. Could be either way.
Dadgummit. But there was a band that I really liked that went there and it sold out like instantly. And I went, oh, for crying out loud, I was waiting for this to go up for sale. And then it turned out that since they sold out like within an hour, they did 2 more concerts the next following 2 days because it's like they normally just book them for the weekends. So they booked them for Sunday, Saturday, and Monday or something like that. You know, it's like, and I missed all 3 because they all sold out. I guess it's just supposed to be fantastic to hear the music in there. A concert.
Oh, she had car trouble. That's why. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. June went and got some pizza. I'm jealous.
Oh man, June. I wish I had some pizza. Now
there's George.
June, Hey, George. Oh, I should make a George.
How we all
I'd make
been?
him look
I've
like
been
Rodney
good.
Dangerfield. Yeah, I've been great. Jeremy, do you know George?
RB3.
RB3.
Have you ever got to meet him?
It's good too. I've never met him in
He's
person.
Yeah,
Oh
no.
my gosh. He was at the Clash where I met him. Did I ever meet him anywhere else? Or not the Clash. I met at the Triple Crown. That's where I met him. And he was a
Yeah,
super
I got
nice guy.
my daughter put the old screws to me there, and she went and got married that weekend, so I couldn't go to that.
Man, you got to have your priorities set.
It's so
Whip.
inconsiderate, she just decided that marrying the love of her life was more important than going down to Kentucky.
And is she still married to the guy?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, good.
everybody knows
That's good.
George. And June says, I've met George in person. He's very tall.
I thought he was really nice.
And there's Mandicay. Hello.
Everybody I've met from the West Coast has been nice. Oh no, there's one that's not too nice.
The West Coast?
Yeah. There's one guy from
Yeah, I don't-
California that I don't appreciate.
Who is it?
I'm not telling.
Yeah, who? You should tell
I'm
us.
not telling. No. His influence is a lot bigger than mine.
Oh, is it Corey?
No,
Did Corey
Corey
make you mad?
Corey's not from California.
Oh no, that's right. He's up north.
Corey's from Washington.
Is it Jim Stein?
Oh well. Who's Jim Stein?
We're just gonna keep guessing names until we get
Hey,
it.
what happened to Glass Box?
Who?
Do you remember him? He was a dude from LA. He had over 100,000 subs, and he made really good videos, and then he just got tired of making videos and quit. Kind of. He came back and did a couple of live streams. I did a couple with him, and he just stopped.
And his name is Glassbox. His YouTube channel?
I'm not gonna say that I said anything anymore.
Because Jenna wants to know if we guess it. Will you tell us if we guess it right?
I may have to go to the grocery store.
Did he move from Washington State to California?
Oh, not Dean. Dean is actually asked to come on my show. He's like,
I'm not talking
every
about
time I see him, he says, "When are you going to invite me?" Dean's a wonderful guy.
And surely not.
Dean likes to play.
It's not Bob Steampipe.
We've never got to meet Bob. But I've been on a lot of shows. I used to be on a lot of shows with him. He's a great guy. I've sent him food. But no, Dean really likes playing board games and Pictionary and stuff, and I played Pictionary with him almost all night long. But it was cat Pictionary. That was fun.
For you,
Good times.
cat boy.
Well, I've got this game, and it's called Cats. And you have like these little flip things where you put the cat underneath, and you get to pick from like 25 different cats, or maybe 50, and they're all doing different things. Or maybe it's just a head. And then you have to draw something around the cats, like what they're doing, like lifting weights or playing football. And Corey had football player. Neither team was able to figure out what he was drawing. It was so funny. I mean, we guessed for like 10 minutes before he finally gave up. It was hilarious.
So he's a fish keeper,
and we were named,
not an artist, huh?
Well, we were naming like quarterback, linebacker. Nobody ever said football player, you know? It was funny.
How funny was it? Funny like a clown?
Funny like a sad situation that was made hilarious. Nice to know that some people aren't perfect. But that was one of my most fun trips. That was when I went to Miami. And that's when I really got to know Grant and Shelby really well too. That trip to Miami. So I had met
I
Grant
can't
and
believe how
Shelby
many times I've
before.
met Grant and Shelby. I mean,
Yeah.
they are everywhere because I've never seen them in their home state of Florida, but
Florida.
I've seen them in Pennsylvania. I've seen them in Chicago.
Yeah, they're really amazing. And like I met them, I knew them for a couple of years before through Aquashella, but I never really sat down with them and hung out with them or anything. And then when I went to that one down there in Miami, it was so much fun. I got to hang out with Richard Reynolds a lot at that one. Garcia, I met Garcia waiting in line for a food truck. And I don't think Garcia had ever even heard of FishTube. And I like told him what I was doing, and he got hooked on FishTube real good. He was a super fun guy. And Ryan was probably the coolest guy in the whole joint.
Ryan is a really good dude.
You talking about
And
tall
he's
Ryan?
one that, he's one that everyone in this chat and on panel would have to look up to because he is the tallest man I've seen so far.
You know what's weird is his girlfriend and I lived in the same town growing up. Both in Parkville, Missouri. That's like a suburb of Kansas City. Isn't that weird? But we were off by just a couple of years. And I think she went to a different school. There was like, it was a suburb, but it was a big suburb, and there was like 5 elementary schools in it. So I think she went to Renner or Chin. I went to Graydon.
See.
I was always happy I didn't go to a school named Renner or Chin.
I always wished that our school mascot wasn't the Trojans.
My God, that was Park Hill. Parkville's high school's the Trojans.
It was always embarrassing because the the other team, their fans or their fellow classmates would always litter our field with condoms every damn homecoming.
Were they used?
I don't know. I didn't get that close. They were open a lot of times.
Oh,
I don't know if they're used. What'd you have to go there for?
you're the one that went there. I didn't end up going to Park Hill High School. I went to Columbia High School in Illinois. So I was the Eagles in Illinois. Jeremy, what were you in high school?
I was still me.
I don't think Jeremy listens to anything we're saying.
I don't think.
What was your mascot for your high school?
He's fed up with us already.
Spartan.
See, Spartan would have been better than Trojan.
Yeah,
Right.
since Spartans probably could have beat them.
Our colors were like the Denver Broncos, kind of orange, blue, white.
Oh. Ours was blue and silver.
Ours was blue and white.
Yeah, but Park Hill was black and red. They were really sharp looking. The Trojans there. But well. So What else has been going on with you lately, Jeremy?
I've been living in a tropical jungle the last 3 weeks. It's kind of wearing on me.
Oh, at home because
George
of the
was
heat?
Yeah, it's 90s every day, but it's raining like 3-4 times a day, off and on, all damn day. So it's 100% humidity all the time. 70s at night, high 70s. So it's just ugh.
I didn't get to get in the pool one time last week because it rained every day.
And it has been raining so much across the country. It's been hot. Ryan saw me a lot at the OCA that Jeremy and Whip avoided me at.
Well, once we got that tracker stuck to him, it was easy to, keep away from him.
we just kept circling the block until he went away.
Those first few
So
hours.
Mand Aquat, whatever that is, however you should, that's Melvin. He went and changed his name again. But I'm on to you now, pal. I got you.
Can you see that? It's thunderstorms all week.
The thing that's been weird about it's not like thunderstorms are unusual in the summer here, but the four a day, like basically every 4 or 6 hours, there's thunderstorms, and just even in the middle of the night, everything. It's just weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like we actually, because we get 70 inches of rain a year, it's considered a tropical rainforest where we live, or rainforest. I don't know if it's tropical, but it's, so the rain's not unusual, but it's strange to have it every day like this. Normally what happens is it's the hurricanes that come up. When there's a hurricane, then it hits the mountains and it just stops and it dumps like 7 inches of rain every hurricane on us. And that's how we get all of our rain. This has just been goofy with all the.
Yeah, it's been trying to get projects done, and it's really messing up everything. It's hard to go get materials, hard to do any,
Yep.
Anything. Painting, anything.
Vegetation's gone insane. It's like,
well, my water hyacinth's turning colors because it's not getting enough sunlight. It's starting to turn yellow a little in all my tubs, and it's just because it's been overcast nonstop.
Funny, that's what mine does all the time. Sun, no sun, doesn't matter. Turns yellow, then goes gooey and dies. So Mitty, what I would suggest you do is let your wife pick the fish that go into the 110. And then perhaps she'll love them. And then you can say, well, I'm going to put this new tank in the basement for me. You don't have to worry about it. I'll take care of it. You don't even have to look at it or see it. I'm going to put this new tank downstairs. I'm going to give you this 110-gallon tank, and you can pick any fish you want. Any fish you want.
I get a lot of comments on my channel where people say they use me to show to their wife and be like, look, I'm not as bad as this guy. And then they get a whole bunch of You try that.
Well, I like how Whip does it because he did that with a flower horn and his wife. Yeah. And that worked good.
That actually had nothing to do with me. She actually wanted the flower horn, and I'm like, okay, awesome. All right.
Well, I suggest either a puppy fish, like an Oscar or a flower horn, something that can recognize you and get excited to see you, because I think your wife will enjoy that, or live bears. And find like maybe a Molly, like Dalmatian Mollies that she might think is really pretty, or a guppy that's pretty, and have them have babies. And then she's going to enjoy seeing the babies.
And if she likes plants and stuff, let her play around with the aquascape. Let her kind of turn it into hers.
Maybe axolotl too. I've seen a lot of people really, going all over interacting with axolotls, feeding them and everything.
Would it be tough to do an axolotl in your living room?
They get pretty big, so 110 is only 4, 5, 18.
Yeah, but they
Well,
they
just-
need cooler water. Is the problem. You would need
Oh.
a chiller or something.
Yeah.
I wish Foxy was here. How cold does an axolotl need to be? I know we've got some axolotl people. Jenna probably had an axolotl or two. And she lives in a hot place. I'm terrified to get an axolotl because I don't think I could keep it cold enough.
It's funny you mentioned that.
I really
Like
don't.
what I'm complaining about is probably pretty much just normal Louisiana weather.
Gil says
Oh, that's-
snails. Chicks love snails. No, and that's more like a 110 is like a 2.5.
Oh, I thought it was a typo. I thought they meant an 1100 gallon.
No, they're saying that like your 110s are like a 10 for us because
No, I was just saying that when they said they had a 110 gallon, I just assumed they had a typo. They meant to type 1100 gallon.
oh yeah,
It's like a 110. Who would bother with that?
I'd like it.
1100 is quite respectable though. Do a lot with that.
Jenna says me it's too hot here for an axolotl.
Well, you were my only hope for somebody that keeps an axolotl in a warm place. See, I don't do it here either. Maybe Dee Dee, is Dee Dee still in the town? She might keep them, and she lives in kind of a warm climate.
I don't think she does. At least
Yeah, I've
I don't
never-
remember her talking about it.
Yeah, I've never heard her talk about it.
Yeah.
Dee Dee's ventured into the saltwater world.
Yeah, she's dipped her toe
What-
in more than a little bit, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
John just said, time to build on math.
That means he's
That makes
talking to
me
Mini Mac.
hungry.
He's talking to Mini
Oh.
Mac about building, so he has more room.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was getting hungry for macaroni and cheese. If I had macaroni and cheese right now, I'd open up a can of crappy chili and pour it on top and just chill out and eat it.
I just heard like 6,000 milligrams of sodium.
Yeah,
I've got a bionic heart. I can take the salt.
thanks. Ed.
Is
Now I'm
sodium
hungry.
supposed to be speed your heart pressure up, or is that what it does?
It raises it for sure.
Raise it.
Yeah.
I never had a problem with that. As my heart was failing, it was going slower and slower.
Well, the
It could
speed
bust
that's,
that.
different. That's a different thing.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I don't. Most people think I had heart surgery because I had a bypass or something, but it was just birth defect, and I didn't even have cholesterol or anything in my heart. I had actually a healthy person's heart that wasn't healthy. I was born bad.
I guess I should have asked. I always told people you got kicked by a mule or something. That's why you had to have that surgery. But
Oh man, I wish. I'd love to fight a mule.
I hear they're pretty tough, actually.
Well,
I know. If you can say that you beat
Jeremy,
up a
what
mule,
you got going on? You can talk about
Everything I go on.
anything.
going on,
You got anything
about.
going on over there that you can talk about? I know you like to keep the mystery, so I'm not asking you for secrets. I'm just saying what has come out recently that you'd like people to know.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think I have any secrets right now. My
When's
last
your
video,
birthday?
I put out the secrets in the last video, so they're all out there now. Yeah. What am I doing? Trying to build that skipper tank, and I decided that those two tanks I built, the 600 and 750, they're like facing each other. I started looking at all the things I want to change on to fix them to make them better, and I decided, you know what? Let me just tear them all down and build something new here. So
That's so you.
it'll be easier. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like by the time I'm done fixing everything, and it wouldn't even still wouldn't be what I want, right? So I was like, just tear it all down. So
Jeremy, you have cats, right?
one cat, yes.
Do you have any fish tanks where your cat can go up inside the fish tank and look around? You know what I'm talking about? Have you seen those cat bubbles?
No, she's not.
Oh,
She's never
well,
been interested in fish.
but maybe if you had like a square with a soft padded area that she could jump up and lay in, she would like it because they like to be in little enclosed areas.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
it
at
might
this
be
point,
warm and
she's
kind of
like
like
20
that.
years old. She's like barely
Yeah.
mobile, you know. So she
Kind of like
doesn't.
Nico.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
just kind of lays in the sun, eats, drinks, and you know.
We
lays
got
Yeah,
two
around.
Nico
questions
used to
here,
do a lot of playing.
Ed.
He doesn't do it much.
Well,
Oh,
one question and one statement. 6 says, "Don't feel bad, Ed. I was born at 1 pound 10 ounces. Holy shit, that is little. And I had to have 2 heart surgeries as a baby. I'm shocked I survived that." Well, babies are surprisingly resilient.
tough. And they're growing. That's awesome, though. And I bet your mom really appreciated you.
Yeah.
And then Select Pet
Oh.
wants to know if you played any musical instruments. I
You
bet you
know-
would be great at keeping time with the built-in ticker.
You're right. I mean, I'm listening to it right now in my ear, and I don't know if I could hear it through my saxophone. But saxophone,
Well,
don't
Stiggle,
really-
hello.
keep time, you just play. But when I used to play the piano, I had to keep the time, and it was tough. The only songs I was ever able to do was that shortening bread. I did shortening bread on the piano, Mexican hat dance. That was the and it might when I did it, it was super slow. So it was da 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 da. And then what else did I have? I did one other song. Oh, Twinkle Twinkle. So those are my 3 songs.
Did you do the Bumblebee song?
What's the Bumblebee song?
I don't know, it just goes.
That sounds way too fast for me.
He did the Jaws.
I was
baby.
only in 1st grade.
Oh yeah, I bet you could do the Jaws scene.
I need to learn that. That'd be awesome.
That's plenty slow for you.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
What about you,
I'm
Ed?
telling
What do you
for a
got coming up
cat,
other
it's
than
kinda
the
like-
swap coming up on the 25th? You got anything going on? You seen anybody? You
Yeah.
hooking up with somebody?
Nope. I'm about as boring as it gets when it comes to that type of stuff. I helped my mom and dad buy a car yesterday, so they finally got a car and we didn't get robbed or shot. We were kind of panicking about that. The guy wanted my dad to put down that he'd spent less for the car than he paid the guy, so that way they wouldn't have to pay as much taxes. But my dad was like, "No, I don't cheat the government." And so it's like, okay. You can just see the guy like, well, I hate selling to old men. But that was fun. And I was going to go see a couple movies yesterday, but the car thing ended up taking a lot longer than I thought it would. We had to drive the guy home because his ride never came to get him. So that his wife
Did you buy from
disappeared.
a private buyer, seller?
Yes. Well, okay. Hats out. Hats out. Is that right? Hands out? No. Hats out off? I don't know. Whatever it means to be like saying something good for somebody is I called Daniken because he's been a professional car salesman for decades. And I said, "Where's the best place to get a car deal?" And he said, "Go to Craigslist." He says, "Hands down, it's better than anywhere else." And he was right. And my mom and dad got a wonderful deal and the car is amazing. So check out your Craigslist. I mean, it was my mom, dad wanted the exact same car a month ago at a dealership, but they were asking like $6,000 over Blue Book, and this guy was like 1,500 under. So, and
Nice.
it's like a matching car. So, good deal.
No warranty though.
Yeah, yeah, no warranty, but I don't know what type of warranty you get on a used car anyway.
Usually you can
And when you
buy
get it,
them at a dealership, whereas you cannot through a private.
yeah, but I don't think they're worried about that. I was driving their Dodge home from eating Italian a few nights ago, and a mile out from home, I just felt the transmission just drop. And every time we went up a hill, we got slower, and I would speed up going down. And there's one little hump right before you get to our house. I went up it going 2 miles per hour, but I got the thing home, and it sits in the driveway. And Dad's just going to call a dump and have him pick it up for $500. Like they pay you $500 to take your car. That's what he's going to do.
Around here, you can get 1,500 if you donate it to the fire department. They use it to, cut it open,
Break it apart. So they, yeah.
Well, maybe I'll have to call, or not call, but look around to see what's in the we might live far enough out of Chattanooga that we don't get it too many deals because they
don't actually give you the money. They give you a tax credit or something towards that.
Oh. Well, I'll mention it to Dad.
So
can't hurt, right?
Right. And then what else have I done? Tomorrow I'm going to go see the movies that I didn't see today. Well, not tomorrow because I got D&D. Monday I'm going to go out and get some cat food and some fish food. I think I'm going to buy some Chinese gold barbs for this tank because I think you would see the yellow fish a lot better swimming back and forth because the silver ones you just don't see very good. I see 2 of them right now. Where the heck is everybody else? They like to hide behind these rocks way back there too.
You should swap that with that 200-gallon cube you have. That would be a lot easier to see.
Well, that's got my rainbows in it.
It'd be a lot easier to see the rainbows, right?
Well, yeah, but I don't want to put these little fish in that tank. The rainbows might kill them.
No, I'm saying move the 200-gallon behind you, so that's your backdrop.
Oh, I thought you meant move the fish from there into the 200 right there.
No, I just figured a bigger tank, bigger fish, easier to see.
My very first streams ever on YouTube on Fish Room Fever's channel, you can see that one because I used to stream right there in the hallway. I'd put the TV right up against the wall and I'd sit in the hallway against that fish tank. I don't even know what fish I had. I probably had Geophagus and threadfin acaras in there, I think.
Good fish.
You don't even know.
But just like good cichlids, they all kill each other.
I'm trying to think back because I saw those streams. I remember James used to do all those poppers and stuff like at the camera.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
We had a lot of fun. It has been a while. I told him when I saw him, if he ever wants to get back to doing it, let me know. I don't know if he does or not.
He doesn't.
Well, he didn't say that.
Whip. He called Whip to say he doesn't.
He's like, I'm never doing that ever again.
Oh, it was fun. But oh well.
He said you interrupted him too much and he couldn't take it anymore.
I was actually surprisingly quiet. I tried to do a lot of hand things, keep it flashy.
I bet you did. Dirty boy.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch some of those now to see.
Yeah, Rhett and Link, good mythical morning. Have you ever heard of them? They've got like 12 million subs. They do a 15-minute morning shows every morning for families while they eat their breakfast and leave. Basically, it's like super little, but I really enjoy them a lot. And I would try to be kind of like what they were doing when the other guy was talking, because they were always moving and doing things, just because it's a lot better than just doing this and not moving at all, because people get bored with it. But it's a lot
I try to
harder.
stay perfectly still so I blend in with the people in my background, you know?
Yeah. The people they log on, if they don't have microphones or not microphones, speakers, they're like, these guys, is it a picture?
Yeah, they come in late and I don't move, and then all of a sudden they see me move, they're like, whoa, the third guy.
Wait a minute. Yeah, they're looking at your photo trying to figure out which one's the real guy.
The
All of a
first
sudden,
song I learned on piano was Come Little Children from Hocus Pocus. My late father taught me how to play that one. I don't see them either. I think yellow would be really nice. I feel like every piano player also learned Rockin' Robin and Heart and
I knew
Soul.
that I know it on saxophone. I could play Rockin' Robin.
I thought, like, they were doing piano in school as a little kid. There was a song called The Entertainer. I think they had us learn that song.
Yeah.
When I was in first grade, I wanted to play the saxophone really bad, but my mom and dad said I had to play the piano first. So I had to go through a year of piano, and they would take me to a place in Parkville called Park College in Parkville. And I had to take piano there. And then if I did a full year, they would get me a saxophone. So I got a saxophone when I was in second grade, and I played it pretty consistently until I was about 15. And then I completely gave up playing it to play sports, because I played sports every day. I didn't have a job. All I did was play sports. I played football. When I wasn't playing football, I played hockey. If I wasn't playing hockey, I was playing roller hockey or running, foot hockey. I did it. Softball. I did everything.
I played football, and then I played basketball, and then I did the track.
Oh, I hated track. I did track because our school didn't offer anything else other than baseball, and I can't play baseball. It's not that I can't play baseball. I just never have played baseball.
It's boring.
And my
Where'd everybody go?
It took place during the summer. It wasn't even during the school year. So, like, you never even saw it. You had to drive up to the school in the summer if you want to see a baseball game.
But band is so much safer than football. It is until you walk out on the field before the game is over. I've seen a couple. I've seen a couple band people get run right over.
I played I played like my saxophone at talent shows and things like that. So that way I could surprise people from the band, because they think that they're so great and they're the only people that can play music. And the band director constantly asked me to play in the marching band. And I always told Mr. B, there's no way. I'm not going to quit football to play band.
I did the same thing, only the opposite direction, kind of. The basketball coach either retired or got fired or whatever my senior year, and he decided he was going to have mandatory summer practice, like some kind of, and I'm like, I've got a job, dude. I can't come in. I'm scheduled to work, and so he said, well, if you can't come in, you can't play. And so I told him, well, I guess I don't play. And then he went like 1 and
Oh,
19 or whatever. And I laughed at him in his face in the hall with, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 people around me. I'm like, yeah, how'd that decision work out for you? You jackass. I'm not saying that I would have turned the team around, but I bet you we would have won more than one game.
yeah. I never played
Okay.
basketball in my life either, other than just like pickup games. And I'm really bad about fouling all my friends, so I didn't like playing because I didn't want to foul people.
Right. Oh,
Oh, I loved volleyball. I actually, whenever there was a pickup game of volleyball, I would jump into that too. We used to play this thing called volleyball. We'd rent a racquetball court and play volleyball in the racquetball court. We'd do that whenever we could get that done. That was so much fun.
I know Jeremy played a little football. Did you do anything else?
Lacrosse too, football lacrosse.
A little
Oh,
lacrosse.
I would have loved lacrosse, but they didn't have
Yeah.
that in the Midwest.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was not an option where I was at.
It's big here. It's in the spring,
Oh.
so it worked perfectly with football because spring was lacrosse and soccer. Actually, they called it spring football because it would almost fill up the football stadium as much.
That can't
like
be right.
crowd.
Like,
Hmm?
I think you got your seasons wrong. Because no.
Football's in the
the
fall, lacrosse is spring.
Yes, but football is the first. That's why I was backwards. Football was always the first sport coming out of the summer break because they'd always have us in there 2-3 weeks before school even started doing the two-a-days. That was always fun.
Yeah, I was going to say during the summer camp
Yeah.
for football, the marching band people had to march around out there in all the heat.
Yeah.
You'd see them over at the adjacent field, so they put it in their work, just walking around carrying all that stuff,
Yep.
Playing
And usually wear
Positions.
the full, I don't know, wool outfits, whatever those damn things they were
Well, I
wearing.
mean, when they were practicing, they just wore like shorts and t-shirts and crap, but like they had the instruments. A lot of the instruments are heavy. And they were playing them too, right? So it's like, they were sweating their asses off over there.
6, actually, if you guys want to go check him out, Skull is on right now. And so is John from KG Tropicals. And I thought I saw one other guy going live, but there's a lot of
What is
people all of a
John's
sudden.
channel?
It's literally I like painting dolls. Because unlike him, he's not in denial. Like you, he's not in denial. He knows that they're dolls.
Well, I imagine he's probably part painting Barbies.
No, they're 3D
3D
printing.
printed
I
objects.
think, and he's actually had the same argument with people just Friday. They're not dolls.
Well, I'm sure Ed could actually probably put stuff in the chat that's like, he probably knows about all the paints and processes and things he's using.
Right. So if you are interested, because we are about wrapped up here, we are past the 2-hour mark, almost.
Steam engine is out of steam.
I started late, so I like to paint dolls.
Darn it. I was typing and my whole YouTube shut down for a second. Oh, well, I'll just click your link.
Or if you want to go see, because I've had them both up on my other tabs. Or
Yeah, 6 is right, Ed. Don't forget your grocery run before they
Oh,
close.
I know. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yep. Thank you,
And then
6.
here-
You're awesome.
Here is Skull. He has taken over Vibes slot. So this is his third, I believe this is his third stream in that particular slot. And then one last time, we're going to do a little share of Skip Daddy's GoFundMe. For anybody who wants to help that poor family out. So there you go. That's those are the 3 links. And then I know she said she's fine and everything, but just kind of keep June in your thoughts. If you do the prayer thing, you know, you can do that. Just I know it's rough. Having your house burned down is no fun at all on any level. So I used to joke about it, you know, God, I wish this house would burn down so I could just start from fresh. But man, I think I was telling Ed this last Thursday, I'm like, you really don't want that to happen.
Yeah, it's terrible. I mean,
So,
what
all
would
right,
you do if
guys.
all your underwear burned up?
I'd buy more underwear. It's the other stuff that matters. Pictures and
I don't know.
all your pets and stuff that you cannot replace.
I have like all my underwear printed with their faces, so I can remember it.
You're a knucklehead. All right. Y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all later. Zenny, I just finished. Oh, I made it back inside. See, I waited for you. That's what it was. I was waiting for you to make that particular post. Now I can go and my heart will be at ease.
Mission complete.
Mission is complete. Talk to you guys later. Have a great night and a better tomorrow.